Hey, how you doing? It's Ryan here from Interactive Garage. For those of you that are used to getting these, you're probably wondering why it took so long to get to this one. You know, the last one I did was back in January. What I wanted to do was I wanted to test what or how often I really needed to do these. And, you know, it's been about 4 months. And believe it or not, I believe that, I haven't heard from any of you guys or gals. I always say guys, so just go with me on that. I hadn't heard from any of you to say, hey, what's going on? And I'm hoping it's because a lot of you follow our Facebook page. And if you don't, please do, because I'm actually going to start putting more and more of our updates on the Facebook page, because it's something that I don't have to prepare for as far as doing these videos and everything else. And we are very active right now and have been for a long time on getting new products and vehicles and features up on Interactive Garage, especially when we introduce new vehicles. I put it on there the day that they go out. So I am going to continue to do it in about this fashion, you know, once every 3 to 4 months or once a quarter, and really rely on you to go to our Facebook page and see anything else that comes up. Now, if something special comes out, I will do something. I'll do another one of these, but you know, really take this one, especially for anyone that's new, take this one as we're going to do this once every 3 to 4 months. And please go to the Interactive Garage Facebook page, because I will post a whole bunch of stuff on there of everything that we do. But because it's been a while, I've got a lot to go over. So let's just kind of jump right into that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer right over to a couple new vehicles that we have launched. So right away, we have added to our muscle car count. Our muscle car now is we have the 2001 Ford Mustang. Actually, this spans back to 2019. We've got 4 different models of this Mustang. It does have a lot of OE products, you know, so if you're a Ford dealer, has a lot of great Ford OE accessories onto it. And we are working to with our manufacturers on the aftermarket side to get more of their products up here. So the 2019 to 21 Mustang is up and ready to go. Also, or you'll see kind of a pattern here. We've got a lot of Ford stuff going on. We did add the dually to the 2020 to 21 Super Duty, or the F350 450 dually. So that is up and ready and on your program. And then again, some more dually stuff. So we did add the Ram 3500 and 4500 dually as well. I'm going to bounce to our 2021 listing on the Build Your Vehicle page, just because I do want you to see that we have added a lot. We're trying to keep up. We're trying to keep up with all the newest, latest, greatest vehicles out there. So another one that we did add is another Ford F-150. I mean, look at this Ford offering alone on just 2021 new vehicles. So from the 150, 250, 350, Mustang, Ranger, Broncos. I mean, we've got some stuff to talk about there on the Bronco. But on the F-150, we did add that new vehicle. So, you know, there was some changes in the trims, or I should say in the look, from the headlights to the grille. So again, you're going to see a lot of Ford OE accessories on there. And then as we keep filling in, you will see some more products from the aftermarket as they keep introducing stuff or products. Another thing I wanted to kind of point out was, again, some of the innovation that we continue to do in Interactive Garage each and every update. And one of those happens to be, you know, we introduced putting the icons of the wheels in the listing, and we're continuing to push that forward. So we've started to test some other areas. So let's say on the bull bar category, you know, you're going to see other areas where you're going to be able to actually see the icon before you click into them. It's a request that we've had for a long time. It's just, again, the programming side of it. We had to see where we wanted to focus our efforts, and you know, as that request kept coming through, we just kept pushing it. So You know, everything does not have it, but I believe that you'll find a lot of products from popular categories like fender flares and hood protection, and like I just showed you, those grill guards and running boards. In the bed accessory side, we've got some, you know, you're just going to see a bunch of cool stuff. And I guess while I'm here, you know, other things that we really try to, you know, to take to the next level. And this is kind of our way to introduce this new decked product as well, is, you know, we're trying to do more animations on products that have more than just an exterior look to them. So this particular product from Decked, which is super cool. I mean, you know, think about what does someone do to make a toolbox better? You know, I think Decked did it right here. So they have an integrated ladder that comes out of the toolbox. So the best way for us to show that was to actually do this sort of animation so you could see it, or you and your customers could see what that looks like. And then in addition, you know, we always have our pop-up info box that has a little bit more features and benefits to it, as well as, you know, Deck provided us a link to a video on their YouTube page. As I keep going down the list of other products and manufacturers that we've added to the program, you know, Yakima has been a partner with us for a little while now, and so now on all the vehicles, we've added some more racks. So like typically in the truck in the past, we've just added their bed racks. So now you're going to be able to see some Yakima roof rack products on the different trucks and Jeeps and SUVs. And you know, the cool part about this, again, something that took us a long time to develop is, you know, if you went onto Yakima's site right now, you know, just adding this one piece here, the crossbar and mounts, you know, as you see, it's 3 different parts, which actually has 4 different part numbers to it. So taking this and actually combining it into something that your customer can come in or off your site or into your store, click one button, and everything that they see on this rack, you know, in both the front and rear view, is all right here that you need to order. So we've done all the lookup for you to get everything that you see here, which doesn't seem like a lot, right? I mean, it seems like a rack and a platform, and there you go. But look at all the part numbers that are associated with it. So when we talk about, you know, how long it takes us to put a vehicle on the program and the time it takes us to put accessories onto it, you got to remember that, you know, it's not just an image of something like that Yakima product that we're putting up there. We have to do the data work that says, if you're a customer, or if you want to order these products or this particular product from Yakima or, you know, through Keystone or whoever, you know, you have to have all of those part numbers that I just showed you. You have to have all of these to get to this one part. So again, it's just a lot of work that we do, and you know, I'll break my arm by patting ourselves on the back, our whole team, because it is a lot of work to do something like that. But we believe it's the best way, because we don't want to show you something on a vehicle and always have an icon that comes up that says, oh, by the way, this, and this have to be ordered with it as well. You know, we're one of the only configurators in the industry that has everything packaged together. So one click and viewing it on that vehicle is going to give you everything that you need to order that product, again, from either Keystone or Manufacturer Direct or whatever your relationship is with those vendors. All right, so next we, in the cab protector area, or headache rack, as most of you know them as, we added some Trail FX. Again, you can see we've added all these icons for them, which again is really cool, right? I mean, if this waffle style design from Weston, which we just added, isn't your cup of tea, you know, maybe this mesh really isn't, you know, so instead of clicking into them and going through every product, you know, why not see the icon piece of it first? But so anyway, you know, Trail FX, we put a bunch of new headache racks on that from them. There's some new Jeep products from them, an LED grill, a fender liner, some roof, one of the big cargo racks and bumpers. Another vendor we've added a bunch of products for this last update is Oracle Lighting. We've put more products on the Challenger from Oracle. So just as you see in this lighting category, from fog lights, which you can kind of see what the halo fog lights look like. We've got some headlights, really cool headlight options from them to see the different, all the different products that they have. We put that on the Challenger and on the Ram 1500 and 2500. So a lot of new great stuff from Oracle. I'll bounce back over here to the Chevy, we called our V3, or the newest Chevy Silverado 1500. In the tire category, we did launch one of the new tires from Interco, so the SSR. We're working on all 19 of their styles right now, but we got one done and decided to launch this right away just so everyone could go and see some of the great products from Interco. And again, we've got that on the Silverado and then the Jeeps. And then as we work through all of the 19 different styles that we are doing for them, all of them, the Bogger, the bigger LTB, all the Super Swampers and everything. So you're gonna see everything from a 35-inch tire, and we're gonna go all the way up to a 42 with Super Swamper, or I should say Interco, on all their tires. Jumping back over to the Challenger, believe it or not, the Challenger is one of the top 5 vehicles viewed every month through Interactive Garage. So, we do notice that, we do recognize that, and we are trying to add more to that. What you'll see in the wheel category is the Platinum line. We added a bunch of new wheels on the Platinum line, as well as the TSW line. So on the TSW side, so there's a bunch of new wheels on this muscle car, and soon to come is some Yokohama tires, which we actually do have on the Ford Mustang. Sorry, jumping all around, I'm trying to do this quick. Popped over to the Mustang, you can see some of the Yokohama tires that we've added to the front and the rear view. So a bunch of Yokohama tires coming down the line. Over to the oh-so-popular Jeep Wrangler Jl, we've got some new bumpers from Rugged Ridge. As you see, the Arcus, I think I pronounced that right. If not, I apologize. So you'll see a bunch of new offerings of that on the JL, the JLU, and the Gladiator. And again, as pointed out before, look, if the customer picks this with the tubular overrider bar and winch, we've put all those products and part numbers in there for you and your customer to see the entire package cost and what you need to order for this product. Lighting is a very popular category for us. So just like Oracle and all the products I talked about that they introduced with us, XK Glow seems to be dominating a lot of the lighting category as far as our rock light. Their rock lights are still their top 5 every month of products, and probably because it's universal and you can put those rock lights on every vehicle. But a couple new from XK Glow on this Wrangler. They've got a really cool little fender light here. You can see a close-up of it if you click that I button to see exactly what it looks like. But from our angle, you just kind of see a little glow. Or they also have one that's got some more controls to it, so you can see other colors of that. Staying on the Wrangler, and again, just looking at some more of the icons that we've put up there. So I'm in running boards and steps. I'm looking at infab. I'm going to go to this trail slider. So this trail slider is something that we have put on all the vehicles that we have that they have applications for. So I'm showing it to you on this Jeep, but if there's a trail slider system for a Tacoma and a Ranger and a Chevy truck, if they have it and we have a vehicle for it, we put all of the infab trail slider step systems on those vehicles as well. Popping over to the wheel and tire category here. So, what we do a lot of times is, if we want to try to attract a customer or a manufacturer in this, or a vendor that we call it in our listing, we'll do a test of some wheels or some tires or their product, put it on a vehicle and show it to them. So this next one is Dirty Life, very, very popular wheel going around right now. So what we did is we took a lot anything that was in their 5-on-5 category and put it on the vehicle. So you're going to go in and you're going to be able to see, sorry, click the same one twice. You're going to see several different wheels from Dirty Life. I don't know the exact SKU count. You can go into your admin, look at Dirty Life and the manufacturer side and see all the different Dirty Life wheels. And again, because it's a 5-on-5 bolt pattern, we put that on all the JLs, the JKs, even the Grand Cherokee, on the Gladiators. So you can go see a bunch of Dirty Life products. If Dirty Life is a vendor, that you sell a lot of, please reach out to them. We do these tests to try to get them amped up to try to do something with us, but nothing's better than coming from the customer like you that is buying that product to sell to customers. So if you want to see more Dirty Life product, help me out. We would love to see more of their product on here as well. So we'll transition back and then we'll finish with, where was I? I was on a wheel, 20-inch, and then again, just because of the tires, and we talked about the Interco. Go back and pick a 17. And nope, I apologize. We did mess up. I did not put the Interco SSRs on the Jeep. I just put it on that Ram, and I believe the Gladiator. So, but in the tire category, again, just talking about the icon side of it. What we did is for most of the tire brands, we did put the icon of what the style does look like. So from PFG, you can see some different styles. We kind of messed around a little bit too to, if the manufacturer gave a nice full-size tire, we did that. Or like in the Falcon side or in the Yokohama, you can kind of see I did more of a close-up look. So, again, more coming from Yokohama as well on all the vehicles. And so Yokohama, Interco, and actually that new Baja Boss AT is another brand that we're working on to update on all the vehicles. Okay, just to pop through a few others, just because I know this is already getting long. Rancho, we took the entire Rancho catalog as far as new product applications that they've introduced in the last 12 months. Those are up and ready to go on all the vehicles, so you're going to see a lot of different like leveling kits and package options from them. So they're starting to package their leveling kit with front and rear shocks. And if they didn't do the rear shocks with it, we did it. So you're going to see a bunch of Rancho options. BDS and Zone, those guys do a great job getting us new product announcements almost weekly. So as soon as we get those, we get them up there, and it usually takes, again, anywhere from 15 to 20 days to get those live. Weston, Pro Mod Bumper, all the Weston product as far as new products that they came out with, we are working on. A bunch are already up and running. We've got another update coming up in the next 15 days. Again, please watch the Facebook page for Interactive Garage, because that is where I'm going to actually do more of the posts out there. We've got some consumers watching our page, and I'm hoping everyone that's a licensee of Interactive Garage is watching it as well, because I want everyone to go to our demo or go to your page and see all the new products. I'd love to get out there and we're going to start doing a weekly kind of shop post. So any of you that are licensees, we're going to do kind of a shop feature once a week to that standpoint. Ford accessories, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff from them. Nothing that I can really talk about now, but I will tell you that our Ford accessories OE offering is very strong right now. A lot has to do with the Bronco, let's be honest. Just coming off of Moab, Easter Safari, they're at Jeep Beach right now. I mean, that Bronco is going to be a hit. It's massive. So we're doing our best to keep up with it. ARB came out with a Bronco, RTR, so the Von Gittin Jr. and his company got a Bronco, 4 Wheel Parts got a Bronco, and somebody else. Anyway, as soon as those hit the ground, believe me, the aftermarket is out there just pounding the pavement trying to get one and get their products onto it. But until then, Ford Accessories has the only product offering. So Coming out in the next 10, 15 days is going to be everything that Ford Accessories is offering, or at least has a part number, description, and price for. And as we keep going, I mean, we've got everything from their rod holders coming up on the vehicle to the graphics kits. And, you know, if you're not if you're not looking at that vehicle to absolutely blow up and be a game changer in the industry, then, you know, you're definitely not thinking correctly, because again, as big as Jeep is and as awesome as the Wrangler and the Gladiator and everything that they build, as far as putting accessories onto it, I think the Bronco is going to take it to the next level. I mean, just from what I've seen of, you know, the different attachments points that they have, that, I mean, they're wanting the aftermarket to get involved too, but they definitely want to be out front first and get their products on the vehicles. So if you're a Ford dealer, you know, hit me up, Ryan at interactivegarage.com. We've got some really cool things going on. Literally, I'm building a custom display stand. What the hell, I'll show it to you guys. I'm going to start here. So if you follow Bronco 6G or Auto News or just Ford in general, you know, they came out saying that they're going to have 100 dedicated Bronco showrooms. And in some instances, it's going to be a whole different building, just like this photo. So, you know, if the bell didn't go off in your head like it did in mine to say, yeah, this is going to be something huge, again, for the OE and the aftermarket. I think no matter where the Bronco drives into, as far as is it your parking lot, or is it coming off the Ford dealership lot, and they're going to get intelligent enough to get going on this stuff, you know, whatever it is, we want to be a part of that. And that's why we've been ahead of the game on getting Bronco up and out there ASAP. And so we're going to take it to the next level. So this is a new stand design. You know, Nemesis Industries, they build our stand, our mega interactive display. They do an awesome job on engineering and just building the product. They are incredibly detail oriented on that type of stuff. So I stuck with them on this one and had them build this stand for me. And the cool part about this is, you know, it's got the same VESA mounting system up top, so I can put anything from a 50-inch TV or a 50-inch touch to a 27-inch touch. It's going to be powder coated. You know, the Bronco that you see here and the Bronco down here, these are modular, so I can take this off and I can put Jeep down here. I can put your company name down here. You know, if you wanted to put a squirrel image or whatever you wanted to put, this is going to be a new offering from us. So just like Interactive Garage, you know, we want to be revolutionary and how we're going to help you display our product so your customers can buy more product from you. So this one in particular, again, this is going to be a backlit white plexiglass Bronco, you know, and we're focusing on, you know, if you're on this and you're watching and you're a Ford dealership, or you're watching because you might want to get Interactive Garage at your Ford dealership, we're going big. We have a dedicated program just for the Bronco 2021. Ford Bronco, 2 4-door and Sport. You're going to be able to see all of that. And you're going to be able to opt in Ford accessories only. You can opt in Ford accessories and aftermarket. You can opt in just aftermarket. It'll be a full program just for Bronco. And again, we're, you know, just having some fun with that. So this, you know, this dealership piece, we also just took some of their mock-ups and threw our display stand into it. So it's not that we're just about the Bronco. I mean, you know, when the Gladiator came out, we got just as excited about the Gladiator. When the Wrangler Jl came out, again, we were one of the first to have a configurator so you can play around with the JLs. So the Bronco is just the latest, and we really do think that, you know, especially if you're a Ford dealer, get on this, get it going, because Ford does have the foothold into, you know, being the first to have products for it when it leaves the showroom floor. I mean, the aftermarket's going to take some time to get out there and to get their products onto it. So, all right, again, that's everything I've got. New products, new vendors, new vehicles. One other thing I did forget. Give me 1 second. Let me transition back. as we continue to listen to everything that you all want, as far as, what we can do on Interactive Garage. So one of the things that you're going to see different in your admin, so we used to have individual products tab, and as soon as you clicked it, it took a day and a half to load up. I mean, it was loading up over 200,000 lines of code to get in there. So we've now combined manufacturers and products into one, and here's what you're going to get out of this. One is, if you want to manage the manufacturer, so enable or disable, you hit manage manufacturer. You can see all the part numbers that we have from them, what are kits, what's at listing. You can reset the pricing. You can enable or disable the manufacturer real easily. Well, now manage products, although it's still going to take some time, but now it is only parsing the lines and from this particular manufacturer. So, you hit one of our wheel brands, you hit Fuel Wheels or Raceline Wheels. It's got, a couple thousand products instead of, what I just clicked on here for Addictive Desert Designs. It's going to take a little bit longer, but all in all, to just go brand by brand and then be able to go into your individual products and then edit and, if you want to change price, add labor, all that stuff. So, something that was a big deal, and it was a big deal just because of time, and it really locked up our server or a lot of the processing speed. So just doing that, which took a ton of our time, but we believe it was worth it, is a huge time saver now for you, because instead of just clicking individual products and probably getting a cup of coffee and making breakfast, now you can click manufacturing products and get through everything a lot quicker if you're looking to really dial in your products from Interactive Garage in your admin. So follow us on Facebook. Anything else that you need from us, Ryan at Interactive Garage, 435-879-8208, extension 1, and look forward to continuing to pretty much kick ass on this program for you guys. We're on a level right now as far as speed and just doing everything from adding new manufacturers, adding new products to the vehicles, and getting new vehicles out at a whole different level. One that we're really proud of. So, let us know if there's anything that we can do for you. And in the meantime, we will see you next time, or we'll see you on the Facebook page.